Hi, my name is Monique Glover. Everyone calls me Mo, those that like me anyway. I am 39 years old and I am a Brooklyn, New York native. I attended Pratt Institute, studied fashion, and I've been working in the fashion industry for almost 17 years now. I've always knew that fashion was something I really wanted to do. Since the age of 9, I saw a PBS special about an African designer who particularly designed clothing for African royalty princes, African princes. And I saw his drawings and everything and was really inspired, and I decided that's what I really wanted to do. So from then I worked for several companies in the industry, a lot of companies. And I think that I wanted to start maybe doing my own thing about 6 years in. But I honestly don't think I was ready. I even auditioned for Project Runway about 10 years ago. And I don't think I quite had a handle on my point of view. I think I finally have grasped what my own point of view is, and I'm very excited about it, and I would love to be a part of your show because I really think that I can embody something that Project Runway may not have experienced before as a designer. I'm also, something that inspires me is my son. I'm a mom, a single mom. My son is 7 years old, and actually I named my clothing line after him because he is my prince. And also some things that inspire me is just being a Brooklyn native, is streetwear. Brooklyn is the melting pot of the world, honestly. And even though I've traveled outside of Brooklyn, I've been to India and Europe and China. To me, Brooklyn, New York encompasses everything that is culturally enriching in the world. And so I feel that that's what my fashion definitely looks like. Funny enough, right now I'm about to see a fashion show at the Brooklyn Expo Center for Fashion Week Brooklyn, which is why maybe if you see my pictures, you would think she normally doesn't look like that. Why? Her hair is completely different from her pictures, but I pretty much change my hair every week, so I like to be different. I like to play a different girl. It's exciting. As far as some things I've been currently working on that I'm excited about is a kids wear project, the design line that's named after my son. I just did a really fun photo shoot with the photographer Janelle Shabazz, who is the Brooklyn streetwear photographer, and it was really fun. It was at the Brooklyn Museum, of course, because it had to be in Brooklyn, and the kids had a blast, and I'm very happy with the results. It was really fun, and I look forward to moving forward and doing more with the kids wear line. I also, in my full-time fashion job, I design women's wear. And that's for the brand is in Dillard's department store. So I'm currently working for a company that does product for mid-tier department stores, particularly Dillard's, to Ross stores, you name it. And it's a line that's a career women's line. I'm pretty diverse, I've been around for a while. But once again, I feel that it's definitely not really my point of view because it's commercial fashion, and I'm working under someone. But I still find ways to enjoy what I do. I'm a little creatively frustrated sometimes, but then I remember that at the end of the day, I have my own little things going on, and I always constantly try to find inspiration and to keep myself immersed in the arts, whether it's going to exhibits, going to dance festivals, shopping, traveling, just to remind myself that this is something that I wanted to do all my life. So even if maybe the thing that makes my bread and butter is not the most exciting thing, at the end of the day, I'm still involved in creating beautiful. That's what I call it, creating beautiful. You know, everyone has a purpose in life, and I personally feel that mine is part of that, is to bring the beauty in the world. I think when I really realized that I had finally found myself as a designer and a point of view was, you know, I wanted to take my son to the Essence Street Style Block Party, which is something that's, you know, it's yearly, it's under Brooklyn Bridge, it's just really cool, and it's a lot of beautiful people there, and they're very fashionable, and I decided, you know, I'm going to make him a little outfit, because I just think he is a cute kid. Everyone thinks their kid's a cute kid, but I think my kid's a cute kid too. So I figured, you know what, you know, he's the only child, he's lonely, why don't I bring some of his friends? And then the idea came up that I said, well, why don't I make them all dressed up so that they can all look like they're part of a squad? So I, you know, quickly, and within 2 weeks, I, you know, designed a little line for his friends and his cousin, and we went to the block party, and surprisingly, you know, it had such a, you know, a lot of people really seemed to really like it, and they got a lot of attention, maybe a little too much because they seemed a little overwhelmed, but you know, I thought it was really fun, and it was really nice to see that something that I put together had such a great reception. You know, at the end of the day, it seems very, you feel like you really accomplished something when you put something out there and it gets a good reception. That's all a designer really wants, you know. For me, it's not about money, it's just really about being able to create and have people enjoy it. So thank you so much for taking the time out to listening to me, you know, talk about myself. But you know, I really truly would appreciate the opportunity. I'm excited. I can't wait. I love Tim Gunn. I can just imagine him saying my name. Well, Monique. That would be truly a dream come true. Thank you again.